up, race fans? We are rolling up to Maryville, Tennessee to meet Jim Howe at David Monday's, legendary David Monday drag racer at his shop. Do a little bit of work on the car, getting ready for No Prep King starting next week in Ohio, and we'll be heading up for that. But it is Memorial Day. I want to say thank you to every vet that served this country. Unlike a lot of those in the world today that do not appreciate you guys, I was not raised that way. My father served in the Army. My grandfather served. In fact, my grandfather was taken out of a field, went through a quick step of basic training, sent to France, got shot 3 times, and was back home on the farm before he turned 18 years old. That was in World War I. That's the United States of America I know. Someone that's proud of this country and willing to serve it when they have to. So I thank my grandfather. I thank my father. I love them both. And I tell you what, without those types of people in the world, we would not be able to race cars and have the freedoms we have. So I thank you to all vets. From the bottom of my heart, I thank you for your service and the sacrifice that your families made while you guys were out doing what you do to keep the rest of us free. And those of us that love racing, giving us the ability to go to a racetrack and watch a car go fast once in a while. So thank you, ladies and gentlemen, that did that for us, and all that served. We're going to run up here and do a little flow testing on the Warden with Jim and David Monday, and we'll hopefully document some of that. We probably won't show you any numbers or anything, but we're about an hour away. It's about 7:30 in the morning, and we'll check in when we get there.
How's the prison doing?
Pretty good, man.
I've seen you a couple. I met you. I was up there with Elwood.
You look familiar when you walked in.
55 up there.
Yeah, anytime you guys want to go, man, I'll leave my number. I'll leave y'all, anybody from the shop, if y'all want to go. I'll just leave some tickets.
Up there, went through the thing.
Yeah.
Cool.
Well, we had Kip Moore played there last night, and it was a really good show. I wasn't there, but the ticket sales were great. So everybody said it was good.
Where do you run your idle check back to? Tank. Idle check goes back to tank. Today it's not. Small shit. I bet it won't fit now. I need a hole and I'll just run it back somewhere.
All right, race fans, we are here at David Monday's shop. David, if you don't know who he is, man, you got to go look him up. Racing legend. The cars in here, I can't show a whole lot because a lot of what they work on, a lot of these folks don't want anybody knowing what they got, which I don't blame them. I couldn't blame them one bit, but this shop is full of hot rods, buddy. I mean, real cars. And they're everywhere. It's one after another. Really cool to see. They're doing some flow bench testing, getting ready for No Prep Kings on the Warden, and making some jet changes right now. So I figured I'd walk around the shop a little bit. I did ask permission, but I'll got to be really careful what I show. But it's just amazing when you walk around and you're like, oh, I wish I had one of those. There's like carts and carts and carts of stuff. It's crazy. And this place is huge. It's like 35,000 square feet probably, and it's just one hot rod after another. And everything here flies. There isn't anything slow in the building. I bet a scooter over here runs 200 mile an hour. But anyway, take a look around. Brand new hub dyno. How about that for a shop? You show up and you got a hub dyno sitting around. I think they just moved in here not long ago. It's really cool. We'll keep working on the car, keep you posted. All right, race fans, I am outside at David Monday's shop in Maryville, Tennessee. And he just gave me a tour of all the new buildings they built and all this. What a cool place, man. And it's just, I'd say the thing that makes me sad about seeing all this is there's nobody young coming in this place and learning this stuff. It's really, really sad. We just spent 30 minutes talking about it, how they can't get any help to work on all these cars. And he's got car after car after car. He's got a bunch of, well, I don't really want to say whose cars are in here. I can't anyway, but it's really cool. And it's something that I think if we had more people, we'd probably, if we had more people to help these guys that know what they know, and learn from them, the future of drag racing would probably be much brighter than it is. Not that it's not bright now, and not that we don't have a bunch of new people getting into it. Hell, I'm one of them. I've been out of it for so long, but I've just gotten to a point in life where I've decided I'm going to get back into it. I've missed it for years and years, and now I'm around all these guys that they're some of them just super legendary, and their number one complaint is we're busy, but I can't find anybody to help, or no one that wants to learn, or no one that wants to work. And that's a real tough problem to solve. God help us when race cars get plugged into a 110 socket and you got to have a computer to go fast and it doesn't make any noise. But Lord willing, I won't be here by the time that happens. But that's all right. We're going to have fun in between anyway. But this is, just some of the stuff in here is just real. I don't know. I'm at a loss for words how cool this place is. But anyway, we'll get back to it with Jim on the flow bench. Not that I know what I'm looking at. Half the time I'm learning, but it's really, really interesting when they start talking about how a fuel pump does one thing and changing jets will do this and at this RPM, and it's just super interesting, and it's something I've been away from for years, and I'm just learning. I love being a student again, and of something, and in this case for me, it's a childhood dream at 50 years old. So I appreciate everybody watching, and we'll get in here and see what they got going on, and I'll get back to you shortly. Fans, that was it. That's all that trip was. I got a text message from my wife. We have a very sick dog, so I've had to turn around and come back to Chattanooga pretty quickly. 14-year-old little baby we've had forever. She's not doing so well, and my wife had to run her to the vet. We're not really sure what's going on, but anyway, quick trip up. Starting to get some stuff sorted out on the car with David Monday and a couple of people at David's shop. Howard Moon, just apparently he's just a legendary guru when it comes to fuel management and fuel flow. So, but anyway, we spent some time with him. I learned a lot, and it was really good to hang with those guys and hear some of, especially some of David's stories. Really cool, worth the trip. I spent maybe an hour and a half, 2 hours there, and I've spent 4 hours in the car. So I'm gonna stop by the house and see how the dog's doing. I think she's got to stay at the vet overnight, and may run up to the shop and tinker on the car. I hope everybody out there is having a great Memorial Day. I hope someone thanks all of you. I hope all of you, if you see a vet or you see somebody wearing a hat or a shirt or something, thank them for their service. They deserve it. They sacrifice their time, and it helps all of us. So on a Memorial Day, thank a vet. Be thankful for where you are. It's the greatest country in the world, as far as I'm concerned. Greatest country in the world ever, as far as I'm concerned. That's the reason why we're called the land of opportunity. And I'm thankful that I have the opportunity to go racing in a free society, at least for now. I hope everybody has a great Memorial Day. We'll check you on the flip side. Be bad or good, be good. Man, I messed that all up. Be bad or be good, just don't get caught. Later. All right, race fans, a minor scare with the dog, but nothing at least super scary right now. They're going to keep the dog overnight. And anyway, that was the last update we got. But I'm back here at the shop, and I'm going to work on my wife's car. Put some carbon fiber bits on it just to kind of give it a little bit sportier look. We just put some lower end springs on it, and I think it looks pretty good. It's an Alpha Stelvio Quadrifoglio, about 505 horsepower-ish, something like that. It's super fun to drive. Oh my gosh. For an SUV, it's super fun. We'll get some before shots before we put any of the carbon on it. I'll get it dried off here and get everything cleaned up and hit it with some alcohol, drill some holes, and we'll have some carbon fiber on this baby shortly. I don't know if I'll get it all done today, but we should be able to get a good portion of it done anyway. But yeah, that's it. Just hanging out at the shop. Had to cut the trip to David Monday's place with Jim short just because of the dog emergency, and hopefully it doesn't get any worse. But anyway, we're out. Can't get used to holding this phone. I guess I got to get a selfie stick. I've really been fighting getting a selfie stick, but I guess to shoot these videos I'm gonna end up having to do it. But anyway, y'all be good or be bad, just don't get caught. No. Well, all right, race fans, I just got through with a few pieces of my wife's car, and started to run out of some stuff that I needed to finish, so I'm gonna start cleaning up. But I figured I'd walk in here and give you guys a look at what I did. Not a whole lot, it's not too complicated. It's removing a couple of small bits that were plastic and replacing them with carbon fiber, and there's a couple of epoxy deals that you just put in the carbon fiber over the top of the body. But anyway, this is part of the body anyway, so that should give you an idea of. And you can see I even had to use zip ties to hold that center air vent carbon fiber. But it will look better. You just can't really tell a whole lot with the tape all over it. And then you can see Adam's wheel and tire cleaner is good for more than just cleaning wheels and tires. It'll hold down some carbon bits while the epoxy sets. So there you have it. Anyway, that's about it for now. I don't really know. I'll probably have to shoot some more just to give you a little bit better idea of what it looks like. But anyway, I'll shoot some without all the crap all over it too, the tape and all that stuff. So we'll check in a little later.